so much, everybody, and welcome to today's concert by the Washburn University Blue Honor Band. We're playing all of the pieces in our selection in your program today, but like the white band, in a slightly different order. The first piece we chose to play was a piece of symbolic music. It's music that's trying to paint a picture. It's from a suite that I wrote 2 years ago called the Western Suite, commissioned by Western Colorado University. And what the piece does is it paints a different picture of different landmarks around Gunnison, Colorado. So the sounds of the blue band we're just recreating with the sounds of the Black Canyon of the Gunnison, majestic sounds and grand sounds. Our next piece, which is frantic and exciting and bubbling, is a picture of the townscape in Gunnison. It's a real festival town. It's a wonderful community, amazing cafes, restaurants, and awesome culture. It's a town where something is happening all the time. Our second selection is going to be the third movement of Western Suite, and it's called Gunnison Town. We hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much, everybody. Don't they sound fantastic? Yeah, bravo. Really well done. So, we had a great and full day here of not only full band rehearsals, but we've broken down into large sectional rehearsals, just woodwinds and just brass. And the students in the blue band have had the opportunity to work with fantastic professors here at Washburn in sharpening their skills. The first two pieces that we played, one noble and grand, one exciting. We'd like to give you something a little bit different for our third selection, because yeah, it's great to have fun playing music, but music is also something of great sensitivity. Music is something that we can use to communicate communicate a message, and communication was kind of the theme for our time together through the day. How can we build relationships with each other as standmates, as a conductor of a band, as a brand new band that are being made for the first time today, and how can we use that relationship to tell a story and make something connect with you as the audience. And we think this next piece is the perfect piece to do that. Grace Baugher, if you've not come across her music yet, it is fantastic. Band directors in the room. Grace is a local Kansas composer. She's a K-State graduate. She's going to be enrolling very, very soon to do a doctoral program in the very, very near future in conducting. So she's remaining local in the area for quite a long time, and she is a composer of extraordinary communicative ability. Phoenix Rekindled is themed all around the idea of hope, ambition, and reassurance. And the amazing thing that she does is she builds this wonderful, warm, singing, lyrical work, all out of one solitary idea that you'll hear in the beginning in the clarinets. We loved preparing this piece. Again, it's a remarkable work, and it's deserving of a real place in our repertoire of serious wind band music. We hope you enjoy Phoenix Rekindled by the Kansas composer Grace Baugher. you enjoy that piece? Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. So beautifully played by this wonderful band, this wonderful brand new band behind us. But again, yeah, local band directors, please reach out to Grace, please talk to Grace. She's an extraordinary talent. To have her in our state is something absolutely amazing. So, our next piece is by another young composer, but a young composer who, over the course of the past 2 or 3 years, has taken the band world by storm. I think actually we might struggle to find a band room in the country now that has not played one of his compositions. Katahj Copley has now just gone into his doctoral study at the University of Miami. He is a composer that is rich in melody. His influences include soul music and R&B music, and so his music is intensely rhythmic and has a sound that can only possibly be his. If you're a band director, you hear Copley, you absolutely know that it's one of his pieces. This piece is called Infinity, and the story he's trying to tell is the story of a shooting star. So we're going to hear sounds that kind of sound like Star Trek sci-fi music. It feels like we're almost leaving orbit, going past the satellite, and you hear lots of beeps and bops and buttons. And then you hear every section of the band eventually play a big sweeping melody that feels like a shooting star sweeping through the sky. He also leaves a really, really cool Easter egg in this piece that he doesn't talk about in the program note. So keep it secret, don't tell anybody else outside this room, please. He bases part of the music on Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. You'll hear it hidden in places, but it's notably played by the saxophone in a couple of places. So just keep your ears open and see if you can hear Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star in the background behind all of the other music. We hope you enjoy this piece. It's been a lot of fun putting it together. This is Katahj Copley's Infinity. Yeah, isn't that bucket loads of fun? What a wonderful piece. So, my last piece with the band before we welcome back Dr. Baugher, like the White Band earlier, is another traditional march by the same composer, Henry Fillmore. Audience members that aren't band directors, how many people have heard of Henry Fillmore? How many people have heard of John, Philip, Sousa? This country loves Sousa for some reason, I'm not sure what it is. But everybody knows Sousa as the March King, right? But I actually think that Fillmore's marches are absolutely incredible. Yes, there's like that sense of pomp and Americana that you get only with Sousa, but Fillmore's marches are so colorful, they're so interesting, and they're written for a number of interesting occasions too. So this march, called the Orange Bowl, written for the sporting event of the same name, takes the same form as the march from earlier. It's in a 2/4 form, and it has lots of really super exciting dotted rhythms. So it's full of energy, full of color, and full of amazing dynamic contrasts. Because I'm going to welcome Dr. Baugher later, now is a great time to say my thank yous. First of all, thank you this way. Guys, you've been awesome today. I've never had an honor band come up so quickly, work so hard, be so diligent. You did 4 hours of incredible full band rehearsal and came back from sectionals better and better, and this is a really, really wonderful concert. So, from me and from us to you, can we say a big thank you to the band on stage? And now a thank you from us to members of the audience. Just like Dr. Sawyer mentioned, being in band is a wonderful thing. Like the story that Dr. Baugher told earlier, it literally connects people and creates opportunities for the rest of your life. The friends that I made in band when I was 12 to 15 years old are my best friends now. And I can honestly say that I have a job and a life here in Kansas because I decided to do band in high school. That's the only reason. Band will take you all over the world. It's an amazing thing, but it's impossible without people that support us, right? I can remember my mum and my dad when I was 14, 15, 16 years old, driving me to band rehearsal in the evenings and doing like, my mum was a teacher, so she'd do her grading in the car, outside in the cold, while my band rehearsed in this tiny band room in our community. I can remember having band rehearsals 4 nights a week, and they would take me out every single time. And I know that without parental support, as well as support from our high school directors, we wouldn't be able to pursue these ambitions, and we wouldn't be able to have a fruitful life in music or great professions where music can be the great love of our lives. So band, and white band too, can we give a huge raucous round of applause to our families, our parents, our extended families for giving us the support they do. We hope you love this one. It's one of our favorites, or my favorites too. This is Henry Fillmore's Orange Bowl.